you know, and and so when he said that, I was like, wow. But you know what? He has shown up, as well as Kennedy. They have shown up and they have put in the work, and Wale always has a saying. He said, if you show up for you, I will show up for you. And he has done that for each and every one of us. I had never traded before June of last year, never traded before, you know, and I just, I didn't want to lose money in the market and all these things that we hear people tell us to put fear in us, that we won't make a sound decision to move, you know? And so I'm going to tell you what I really, really enjoy about trading. And I'm really passionate about trading. What I really enjoy is, one, now I get to do some things that I want to do. Two, I get to now add value to other people, the lives of other people. I talked to a principal here in my area this morning, and she's the principal of a predominantly African American school in a predominantly African American city where they don't get a lot of opportunities that others. We are now, I talked to her, and we're going to be getting together to begin to dialogue how we can bring a program into the school system and start adding value to the lives of teenagers, So I'm enjoying that. And lastly, to the ladies, to the women, let me tell you what, because of government systems, because of cultural beliefs, we are the last on the totem pole, as far as how much opportunities and money that we get to make in trading. There is no one who determines how much money you can make but you. Trading is not trading. The market doesn't care about your gender. The market doesn't care about the color of your skin. The market doesn't care about what tribe you're a part of, what country you're a part of. And everything is based on you and your willingness to take the time and to learn this skill. So I admonish you, I charge you today to make up your mind. Set aside the time to learn this phenomenal skill. It will change your life. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time to listen to me. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you very much, Tabitha. You hear that? It's not about getting you to trade. It's about giving you a lifestyle. Tabitha already have an income. I mean, she easily do 6 figures in a job. But imagine she just became a funded trader, and she's already making money in the market, and anybody can do it. Kennedy told me when I met him, I will never forget, because he told me straight up, he said, I'm going to be better than you. And I said, amen, because that's what we all wanted. Let me tell you guys, yeah, he did. And he went for it. He went for it though. He learned. He said, I want to learn everything you know, because I'm going to be better than you. And we realized that. We realized that is what is bringing people in. That is what is the attraction that people have, is that this guy can do, you can too. Let me tell you guys, I have something in my office. I'm going to find it and I'm going to share it with you. I've had it for 20 years in my office. I carry it everywhere I go. As I change job or I move from somewhere, this is one thing that's been consistent in me, in everywhere I go, in my offices. It's in the glass, but it's not broken. Because you know why it's not broken? Because I really think it means so much to me that it's not. Okay, I don't know if I can share right now. I can, but let me tell you what it is. It's the picture of 2 people playing tennis on a plane, the wing of an aeroplane. This is at the time before the Wright brothers discovered the aeroplane. And at the bottom of it, it says, those who said it can't be done are always watching somebody doing it. So I'm telling you today, if you want to change your life, this is an access point for you. Are you going to go through the door, or are you going to doubt yourself that, no, I can't do that? Now, I'm not meant to do that. Let me tell you something. People who achieve their goals are people who do the things others don't want to do. So you have to be prepared. You have to do something that other people don't want to do. Let me introduce you to Shalisa, okay? You have to understand this. You have to understand this. This is my family. If I do not believe in this, I will not have my entire family, extended or unextended, in it. When you get in here, you are my family. When I met Kennedy, I mean, you know how we do in Africa. He respected me so much. He started calling me daddy. I said, no, Kennedy, I'm your brother. Your dad is that one that gave birth to you, and then your other dad is God. Because we have a thing in Africa, we respect people and we call everybody daddy. I said, no, I'm your brother. But as your brother, I am going to show you the path that I've gone through. Ridwan is a first-year student. First-year student in a polytechnic I graduated from. That's where we launched this. Ridwan is going to join the group of people making $1,000 a month very soon in Nigeria, where the professors are making $800 a month. If you don't think this is for you, I think you need to think twice. Just invest your time and learn. We got a big reveal, but before that, I want to introduce you to Shalisa and just hear Shalisa's story. She's accomplished, okay? She's at the top of her game, but she got in this and she's seeing results. Shalisa, are you there? I know you are driving. I hear your GPS.
Yes, I'm here. I'm in traffic, but I do believe that this is important to share. I'm not able to share my camera right now because I am
That's
driving.
fine.
Um, However, I want to touch on a few things that you spoke to. I believe that we are all here for a purpose. We all have a reason, and our purpose is not just for ourselves. So, like you mentioned before, I started off with human behavior. I have my bachelor's degree, very successful. I also know that the way we start is not always the way we finish. That when God has a plan for your life, He will bring you to certain things and introduce you to different avenues to accomplish the purpose that He has for you. And so what I found is that I have a soft spot in my heart for a particular population, just as you do for the African market. And I also have a soft spot for the people in Africa as well. But also here in the U.S., what I'm doing, what I'm working on now, is to take those who are less fortunate, don't have the opportunity, may have not been given the opportunity to. Sorry, my GPS is in the background. To learn and to have the knowledge of freedom, of how to use their money, how to use knowledge to set them free, right? And so right now I am working on a nonprofit organization for women, men, and children who have been abused, not only by the system, by other people in this world, but they need a way out. How, as you stated before, how can we focus on values or teaching, certain things when we're in survival mode, right? And so my mission here, and how I want to use this skill set, is to go and to teach it to those people, but not only teach it, but provide them a way to learn how to obtain freedom. And so how I started off as a watcher, watching Wale trade, and I just saw how powerful it was. I just saw if you are consistent in learning this skill set, you can do it. And so it sparked a belief in me, and that belief caused me to take action, right? What I did was I buckled down. You have to apply yourself. You have to apply yourself not only for yourself, but for the people that God has sent you here for. And so I knew that because my purpose is bigger than me, that it's not just a choice for me to learn how to use this vehicle to provide the skills for these people and the funds, because people need money too to survive, but it is an obligation. And so I took the time to buckle down. I took the time to learn the skill set. I took the time to really focus in. And you guys, I am seeing results. I've never traded a day in my life. Ever traded a day in my life. And just to know that I can place a trade, and from the analysis, from the knowledge that I learned through Driven, and from being under the leadership of Wale and being in this community, I have accomplished so much. I have my accounts are doing so well, and I'm on my way. Kennedy and Dexterity, I'm on my way with you guys to this Fun and Traded Tabitha. She's killing it in the game. So I am just so happy to be in this space, and I just want to encourage each and every one of you on this call, just to take the time to just take yourself seriously and to take charge of your life. You can have the freedom that you want. You just have to apply yourself. And so I thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my story. I'm gonna get ready to go in here, but I do encourage everyone to just take that time and to learn. And I promise you, you will see a return.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shalita. I mean, it's not about where you are. You see, this skills, it's been there for a long, long time. But the problem was it was only visible in America and the West. You see, when in Africa, the things we don't know scares us. When you don't know something, it scares you. And what Shalisa has said, by the way, just give thank you. Let me see some fire on that message you just gave, because I'm telling you, this is the truth. It's what it is. It's what it is. And it's not something that you need a lot of money to do. People spend thousands and thousands of dollars to start a business. Like thousands of dollars to start a business. Kennedy started with $100 that I gave him at the airport. I said, take this $100, put it in your account, tell me where it is. The guy got $10,000 he's trading with now. That $10,000, all you got to do is just scrape 10% off it every week, and he got $1,000 a week, besides getting paid from the education. How do you get paid for even learning? You get paid for learning, but you have to put your money where your mouth is at first sometimes. It doesn't cost anything now, $165 one time. You get in, you learn, you do what it has to take, and for some time, you know what, we're going to do that for some people that we think just really, truly deserve it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everyone in Africa, I want us to change our life. Kennedy's life getting changed doesn't only affect him, it affects everybody around him. People see the result. People see him teaching this skill that he has learned. Can I tell you something? Nobody can take it away from him. Nobody. You learn something one time and you use it for a lifetime. Now you can really get to live your purpose. Now Kennedy can do procurement if he wants to, or maybe he found that I have a different purpose. All I'm saying to you, my friends, is whatever your purpose is, I just want you to understand your purpose is yours to live. And you are the one that's going to live it. But you can't if you have to hustle for money. You can't if you have to go do something. On Friday, before most people wake up, I have made more money than some people in Nigeria will make in a year. Before most people wake up. And I don't want to use my experience, because you will say, oh yeah, you can afford it or whatever. That's not what the point is. The reason why I went into learning and trading is so I can prove it that even at 60, I still got it. And if I do, then what's your problem? What is holding you back? If I can learn, they always say you can't teach an old trick, old dog new tricks. Lie. That dog got to be willing to learn. When my own son come to me and say, Dad, I can teach you something that you can just go in the market and take money out, but you got to know what you are doing. At first, I didn't listen. And not listening cost me a few thousands because I lost money. I got tired of losing money, and then I listened. And I listen so intently now because I know we are going to change lives. Today, we are going to change 2 people's lives. Let me tell you, when we started this, we have to pay an upfront fee and do this and do that. And so we say, okay, yeah, we're going to give these people the upfront and this and that. And we give them 3 months, and then we get them a funded account and all that. Today, we are going to do that for 2 people. Okay, we are going to invest in 2 people, but you are going to sign a contract with us that says you are going to get 3 months like Kennedy has. But you are going to get it 1 month at a time. Because if you don't achieve what you are supposed to achieve in 1 month, you don't get the second month, unless you want to come out of your pocket to pay it. By the 3rd month, I expect you yourself will be making enough money that you're never going to have come out of your pocket to pay for the education. So we are going to have some criteria that you will receive in writing, and you will sign a contract. Those who are going to get the scholarship today, you are going to have to do certain things. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm allergic to pollen, but I still have to do this, even though I'm in the park. So my eyes watering, that's my allergy. But we still got to get through with this. So you're going to get the contract. This contract is going to tell you exactly what our expectations are going to be of you. Those expectations are going to be something like you have to spend at least 3 to 4 hours a day, okay, 20 hours a week, the amount you have to spend on live trading, the amount of time you got to spend with Wally's Well Tips. I told you that we have the hack. Now we have the template. We know how to do it. And I'm going to assure you that if you can follow that template, it took Kennedy like maybe 6 months or 9 months. Tabitha started in June up till now. It will take you maybe 3 to 4 months if you follow everything we ask you to do. If you do your one-on-one with Wale, that is going to give you time, which people pay money for that. With other groups, people pay money for that. But you're going to get that, and you are going to be able to grow. And in 3-6 months from now, we're going to have you here telling your story, how your life has changed. So to announce the first person that's going to get the scholarship today, I'm going to turn it to Tabitha. And when he announced the first person, I will come back and tell you a little bit about that person, because Tabitha is in a place she can do that. Tabitha, take it away.
So can you guys put some drum rolls? If you can find a drum roll in the chat, can I see some drum roll?
Let me find a stick. I got it. I got a stick.
There we go. Drum roll.
There goes my drum roll.
All right. So our first scholarship not a contestant, but our first scholarship recipient today is Clara.
Woo!
Congratulations, Clara.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Oh my God. Is Clara here?
Clara, can I see
Clara
you?
Here?
Where are you? Is she on today?
She better be. If she does not here, we're going to the next person. Is Clara here? I'm sure she is. Let me just find her to unmute.
It's is it Alo Tinidi? Alo?
Yes.
Bumi?
Clara, let me tell you a little bit about Clara before she before we locate her.
Yes.
Okay. Clara works at the office of the rector at the Mapoli Moshood Abiola Polytechnic where we launch this event. And I want to tell you that Clara, even though she's a staff, she was a student of Ridwan Dexterity when Dexterity led the values transformation table in that college. She was there all the time, She was participating. Everything we have done, she has been there. Now it's our turn. Clara is going to get everything she needs, and I'm going to let Wale hand this after we announce the other people, and Wale will tell them exactly what his expectations are going to be, the support he's going to give to them, and then we will get the contract out very, very quickly, and we will get you started before the end of this month. Tabitha, who else is getting a scholarship today?
Okay, so our next scholarship recipient is Marita from Ethiopia.
Woo!
Woo! Congratulations, Merita.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Merita. Merita was my personal assistant. He's still my personal assistant in Ethiopia. Merita worked with hundreds and hundreds of people that we work with. She is going to be an example, and I am going to put fire on her to make sure that she understands. Merita, are you on here?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
going to
here.
I'm going to get you and Clara say something before Wale comes on. But Merita touched hundreds of people with me. She and I rode like to different organizations teaching leadership. If you want to see me when I'm in Africa, you call Merita, and Merita will figure out a way where you are. She have an office in my office. So she reports to work every day, did everything she got to do, and that she's going to get a chance to do this. She called me every time, and she tell me, I need to change my life. I need to change my life. Merita, you do what you are told, you do what you are shown, you learn what it is, your life will change. We will get back to the two of you at the end of this, before the end of this week, with your contract to sign up and do all this, and we will make sure you are successful. You will be the next success stories. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Coach. I call him Coach now. I used to call him Mini-Me, but I call him Coach now. I'm such a proud father because I'm doing transformation, a good thing. And my son said, you know what, we are doing this together. We got this. So he's the one who teaches us, all of us, including me. You know, some old people don't listen to their children. I listen to mine because he's wise and because he understands and because he really know how to make this happen. And we are changing the world together. I'll give it up to Wale, my son. Let me see some fire in that chat, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon. I know it's afternoon, it's evening in some places. I know out in Kenya, it's about, almost 8 o'clock, I believe. You guys, I'm extremely excited. I'm so happy. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm just like, I'm just so excited for what's going on right now, because if I can tell you guys, when I first started doing this, when I first started, on this journey, this was not my intention. This was not what I was seeking out to do. The amount of lives that have been impacted to this point so far is not anything that I, even imagined, in my real life. When I first started off, my intention, my focus was still it was for my family. I wanted to make sure that my family had the things that they needed. I wanted to make sure that I could always provide. I could always, be able to be there and support my family. I wanted to make sure that when I had a child of my own, that I would always be able to be there for that child. Those are some of the things that inspired me when I first got started. So I had a view that was, I think it was in a positive place, but sometimes God will give you the opportunity so that he can use you for even more than what you expected it to be. So for everybody that's been involved to this point so far, for the people who have already started to see a change in their lives, and they've already started to see, what the potential can be in this opportunity that we have in front of us today. I'm so happy and grateful that you guys took a chance and believed in me, that you took a chance and believed in yourself, because sometimes it's not about believing in me, it's believing in yourself. And it's about believing if you think that it's possible for you. But what I like to tell people is that if it's possible for me, then it's possible for you. If I've been able to achieve it in my life, then it's possible for you to achieve it in your life. If my father has been able to achieve it in his life, then there's another person who can be impacted or touched through that situation. So what we've done is we've changed the way that we've gone about this a little bit, and we've done it from what I believe to be just a very genuine place, right, to this point so far. We started off with the focus being Africa, because what I believe separates the people who have what they need, the people who truly see success in their lives, and those who struggle or those who don't, is simply just their access to information. And sometimes the information that we need to change our lives is withheld from us, and we're not actually presented with the things that we need. My goal in this today is to bridge that gap and to actually bring this information to the people who need it the most, which are the people in Africa. There are people who are impoverished here in the United States, and we seek out to help them as well through different organizations. We'll work together with people to make that change a global feeling. But of course, when it comes down to the people of Africa, I believe this is something that can bring change to communities. And I feel like that is a part of my purpose to do. So with that being said, you guys, I do want to congratulate the two winners of this cycle's scholarships. As we went, we did this, and we gave we gave these two students, or a few students, these opportunities this last time around in Kennedy and Dexterity, to really go out and to really make a difference in their lives. And they've taken that information and they've completely changed. They've completely changed their lives, right? They've given themselves.
Wale, they are the two who changed that. We gave more. There are some people who didn't think it was for them. There are some people who didn't have the time. Life didn't allow them to be able to study, and they think other things are more important. But those two are the ones who took it like, you know what? This is a chance that somebody is investing in me. Like I said to you guys, I believe this can change life, and that's why we continue putting our money where our mouth is. By the way, people see what we have done and they see the result of what we did. Our next scholarship wasn't going to be until June. But somebody came up and called me and my son and said, hey, if you guys know Alex, and she will come back, because Alex came up and said, you know what? I just believe in what you guys are doing, and I want to help. At least get these first people in, and then we will do the rest. So we are going to start attracting more people like that. When these two people get their results, you're going to see other people going to say, I want to help. I want to do this, because they are all seeing what it is. We are not throwing money at you because we want to teach you how to make it. Remember, it's very easy to give a man a fish. Then I feed you for a day. But what if I teach you how to fish? You get too dead. I've been in the woods for so long. I will, Clara.
Oh, it's all good, you guys. I think we may have lost him, but I'm excited. I know you guys feel the energy. I know you guys see what's taking place right now. And I'm just so excited, you guys. So Kennedy and Dexterity, you guys, amazing. You guys were ones that have truly gone out there and changed your communities and changed your lives. This time around, when it comes to our two new scholarship winners, what we'll be doing is I'll be working with you personally, right? And it's two women this time. Like he said, it's all about the women. And I really believe that when you give women the opportunity, when you put this in the hands of women, they say that, like, when you put this in the hands of women, that there's nothing but great things that can come from that. So I'm really excited to spend that time and to sit down and to teach you guys and to work with you guys. So what we'll be doing is you will get access in this scholarship. You will get access to a full course, right? This is going to be education that is usually reserved for the elite. It's usually reserved for people who are making $30,000 or paying $30,000 for a course, for the access to this information. And then even after spending this $30,000, they're going and they're paying a monthly cost of over $2,000 to maintain and to learn the information that you're going to have access to at this time. From that point in time, I'm going to walk you through the course of what you are seeking out to, which courses you're seeking out to complete. And then we'll come back together and we'll do like a one-on-one collaborative call to where I'll make sure that you understand the concepts. I'll make sure that you understand the goals and what we're looking to do. And we'll literally take you step by step, block by block through until you have an understanding of what this process is going to be and what it's going to require of you. From that point in time, you'll have access to live education. You'll be able to learn from 6 and 7 figure earners, right? I always try to say, just imagine being the fly on the wall of a 7-figure trader. Just imagine being able to be in the room with a millionaire, somebody who has the life of your dreams. Like if you can dream about it, right? If you can go ahead and envision what your best day and your best life looks like, and to say that this is somebody who in one area of this at least has achieved that goal, and this person can show me exactly how to do it. Like this is the type of thing that we get our access to. So just imagine being able to sit in the room with this individual and to work with them directly. It's a truly incredible thing. It's a truly incredible thing. And then you'll get signals from me. You'll get access to a full community because not only are you going to learn how to fish, but we are going to give you that fish while you learn. So you can eat and you can be nourished in the process of learning the skill set. You're going to learn how to get it and you're going to get it at the same time. We're going to work with you on that. So it's an amazing thing, you guys. I see that we have a lot of people on this call. It's a few people on this call. It's big enough to make a massive impact, and it's small enough so that we can really be direct and we can really have a genuine and true conversation. So you guys, I just want to talk to you guys just for a moment as we close out this call. Is it cool if I take just another 5 minutes and just really share what's on my mind right now and what I'm thinking?
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
All right.
5 minutes.
All right. So I'll just take another 5 minutes, you guys, just to let you know genuinely that this opportunity as it's been presented to us today is a very, very, very rare opportunity. If you guys are on this call today, I don't believe that it's by chance. I really don't. If you guys are on this call today and you took the time out of your day and you said, you know what, this is something that I need to learn about. I can be doing anything right now. I can be spending time in any other way, but I'm showing up for myself first and foremost because I believe that I want access to the information. I can give the information to you and I can show you exactly what you need to do in order to see success. I have literally taken the time, you guys, over the past 7 years of my life. I've studied this for 7 years of my life, and I figured out how to at least help Kennedy, and Dexterity, my father, Shirlisa, my girl, Tabitha, so many other people on this call even right now, to lift them up and to teach them the things that took me 7 years to understand and to teach it to them within this first year, within 1 year, to a point where you guys have been exposed to people like Kennedy, who can now go out and teach the skill set. And through impacting his life, he's now impacting the lives of other people around him, you guys. When I first came into this, when I first started this off again, you guys, my intention again was not for this to take place like this. I wanted to take care of my family, my sisters, my father. I wanted to make sure that I was good, that I could travel, that I could, I wanted to make sure that when I had a child, I would be able to be there in my child's life. And the fact about it is, when I brought this idea and I shared it with my father, and I actually told my father, what my vision was, my father returned in that conversation by telling me what his vision was. And the fact about it is, his vision was so much bigger than what mine was, I believed. His vision was to impact lives all across Africa, all across Africa, in all 55 countries. And he set out on a journey to transform values. When me and my father came together and I told him, I've been looking to transform people's level of financial literacy. I've been looking to give people access to the information that can change their life from a financial standpoint. And my father then told me that there's a way that we can couple those two things together and not only transform values in Africa, but then to also give them the tools that they need to sustain a healthy and a happy lifestyle, to live extraordinary lives, right? To build and to create and to do what it is that they want to do, to take control back of their lives. You guys, when we got connected with this company here, Driven Trading Academy, that now has partnered with one of the largest companies in the world, IX Global. I really saw the ways that we would be able to give this information to the people of Africa. So even if you are not one of these scholarship recipients today, I still highly encourage you to reach out, learn more about the information, make sure that you express your interest sincerely on this call today, and you take advantage of the opportunity and the lifetime of the opportunity, because you don't always get the chance to be at this point in time on this call right here. The people that are on this call right here, if they do decide to, are going to be the ones that change their lives and change the lives of their community. These first 16 people that are here today, it started off with just my family. That's because I believe in it. If you see the last names on the call that are hosting the call, this is my father. This is not something that I went to go push off on the stranger on the street so that I can try to make money off of them. I brought this and I started this because at first I wanted to see my father and my family benefit from this. Now it's become something so big that I don't feel like I could ever stop if I needed to, because more people need to have the same access. More people need to know what I know so that they can change their lives just as well, you guys. And it's not always going to be an easy process. It's a process that's going to require sacrifice. It's a process that's going to require consistency. It's a process that's going to require intention. It's a process that's going to require all of these things. But if our lives are to change, if our families' lives are to change, it has to start somewhere. And I decided that it might as well start with me. You know, it might as well start right here, right now, on the 25th day of March in 2023. You know, it can be one day, or today can be day one. This can be the day one of the rest of your life, or you can continue to say it'll happen one day in the future. And that day oftentimes never comes, you guys. So with that being said, I'm extremely excited again for our 2 scholarship recipients. Please lock in with me. Spend the time learning with me, spend the time sharing with me. This opportunity does happen to be a double income opportunity, you guys, just as well. We're going to focus on the education, but if you guys want to understand what it means to be a double income opportunity, that's the things, the access to the information that people don't let you know, that not everybody has the opportunity to take advantage of. Today, we have in front of us a double income opportunity. I encourage you guys to reach back out to my father, to reach out to him directly, or to reach out to Kennedy or to whoever it was that invited you to this call and say, hey, Kennedy, what did he mean when he said it was a double income opportunity? And how can I get access to this? I encourage you guys to all take advantage of what's in front of us today. I'm super excited to work with those who do make that decision. I'm going to give it back to my father, you guys. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see more and more and more lives changed all across Africa. Dad, do you have any closing words for this call?
Yes. But thank you so much. I'm so proud to call you my son. We're going to do this. We're going to do this here. We're going to do this now. When he said double income opportunity, that was what happened when he woke me up on Friday and he said, Dad, he texted me, Dad, look at your back office. You got some money. And I went to my back office. I didn't do nothing. I did not go in this to get money in the back office. I went in this to help people.